Second to last step, because you might want to go back and change some things and make it a little bit more extreme. We are going to put your design into a batch file, an assembly in particular, so that we can go ahead and laser cut these things. So what's great is with laser cutting, it's not like folding up a sheet of paper and cutting it with scissors. You can make some really intricate, complex, detailed designs in Onshape that we then cut using our laser cutter. So we beam some laser hyper-focused at a sheet of paper to cut stuff out. Right here we see a representation of our laser cutter bed with some mate connectors. This is where you can plop on down your design, and we may need to make another class assembly. That is fine, we'll get there when we get there. What I'm going to show you is how to insert your design into this file here. First things first, we're going to go up to insert. Now, you've been used to inserting parts from the document that you're working in. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to other documents, and I'm going to go ahead and check out my design that I just made a couple minutes ago. I'm going to click on this design, and it may say, hey, create a version. That's fine, let's do it. Let's create a version. I want to insert this thing. Hit create, and we'll wait. We'll use the Jeopardy theme song for a second. And now I can go ahead and insert this part from this part studio. And what you want to make sure is it has your name in it. Remember, I named this part in this part studio my name. So I'm going to click on the thing that says my name, Snowflake, and I'm going to go ahead and wait for it to load. Now, I can plop this thing down anywhere and hit the check. And the last step that I need to make, because it's symmetrical on both top and bottom, it doesn't matter how you fasten mate it, but I'm going to go ahead and fasten mate it from the center here down to this mate connector here. And once we get that, I can hit the good old check. What you want to see is that it's not doing this like we see right here. If it is doing this, you can go right on back and flip its primary axis. You want your part on top of this gray table right here. If we've gotten this, you are good. You have one last little thing you got to do. You just got to go to the drawing tab for the drawing of the assembly that you're working in. Hit the yellow refresh, and you want to see your design on this page here. Now do me a favor, once you see this pop back into the assembly, you don't want to hog the drawing for the class. Only one person can be in there at a time, and you're good to go. You can now always change up your design, and then you can refresh your version if you want to. The way to create new versions of things in your document is to hit the plus up here. We've never really utilized it, but it is a good feature because as you design, you can always change things and update them if they're referenced in other documents and such. So this is it. You're done. You can always edit and update if you want to make something way, way complex and pretty. It is up to you. What we will do when we return from winter break is we're going to laser cut them and put them up in the shops just so we have some nice wintertime decorations to go with the cold weather that we're just experiencing now. All right, take care.